What's up, family? I want to talk about a lesson I've learned recently that I really believe, I know if you watch this entire video through, it will bring you peace around the process of shifting your perception and changing your mind and developing a healthier perspective of life, healthier thinking patterns, as well as bring you just an excitement to grow and develop a healthier mind and a healthier perception. Because that's exactly what it's done for me, and it truly has. That's why I'm making this video. I think this is valuable. Um, and that is understanding that shifting our perspective on anything in life, our perceptions, the way we see and think about certain things, life at whole, specific things inside of our life, they're mental habits. Every way that we see and think, we've trained ourselves over the course of our life to see and think about those things in whatever way we do. And understanding that shifting our perspective, learning to see and think about different things in my life is a process. Understanding that it's a process to shift my perspective has brought me so much peace because I used to get so frustrated. I'm like, why can I not think differently? Why am I still thinking through these old frames of mind, through these negative thought loops, in these untrue, deceived ways? And I started to get frustrated because I've been on this process and this journey of seeking to thrive in every area of life, mentally, physically, spiritually, for like 5 years now. Um, Journaling is a huge part of what I do. I teach people to journal. I've sold journals in the past. This whole concept of shifting your perspective and developing a healthy lens to see and think about life and the things in your life is a big part of what I do, and it's something I'm extremely passionate about. Yet, I really never truly understood how much of a process it is to shift your perspective on anything. An example of this, something I've learned as a man, is that the healthiest perception, the healthiest way of thinking about the woman in my life, my partner, is that she is God's daughter. That is the healthiest way I can think and see her, think about and see her. That perception of her will produce so much fruit when it comes to my relationship with her. Now, is that my natural way of seeing and thinking about her? No, absolutely not. And it's taken this process of intentionally choosing to rep out the frame of mind that she is God's daughter. And now finally beginning to become the natural way that I see her. Like I said earlier, the way that we see and think about certain things, they're mental habits. The same way if I want to build a physical habit of, let's say, exercise, keep it simple, exercise daily. If I want to build that habit, it takes repetition. It takes day after day, repping that out until eventually it becomes a part of who I am, becomes a natural part of my lifestyle. It just becomes normal to me. It's something I do. The same thing goes for our ways of thinking and our perceptions. If I want to I need to train myself to think differently around things. I need to engage in the process and put in as many repetitions as I can of seeing and thinking about certain things differently to the point where it becomes normal. And this goes for anything. The girlfriend example it's just that, it's just an example. This could go for any limiting belief that you have. If you don't believe that you can make enough money to survive and thrive in this life, begin training yourself. Train to see through a more optimistic lens. How many think about it in a fun, it kind of gamifies this process of elevating our minds. It's like, we think about running, for example. How many miles can I get in this week? Think about training your mind in the same way you think about running. How many times can I rep out this healthy frame of mind to the point where it becomes normal? And I'd argue that our perceptions and this training of perspective is far more important than anything physical, because my mind and my perspective, the way I see and think about life, that is my quality of life. That is my life. Um, you know? So why not train it? Why not intentionally every single day develop a training plan? Begin to think, where am I seeing things wrong? How do I want to see and think differently about life? What would seeing and thinking differently about certain things, how would that improve my life? Get excited about it. I hope that this makes sense. Speaking about perception is a difficult thing. But I really think this is a valuable lesson. Like I said, it's brought me peace because I understand, like, I'm going to fall back into old thinking patterns sometimes. I've been thinking in certain ways my entire life, and now I'm trying to think in new ways. However, it's fun. It's like working out. I'm developing and sharpening my mind the same way I'm developing and sharpening my body. So train your perspective. Find a perception, a way of thinking that you have that isn't necessarily healthy, and intentionally every single day rep out the healthiest frame of mind that you can possibly think of around that certain thing. Um, I hope you understand this. I hope this made sense. I hope that this brings you value. Train your perspective. It's everything. Train it. Seek and aim. Set the goal to develop the healthiest, most true, most freeing, most joyful, and encouraging perception that you possibly can, because that is, like I said, your quality of life. Understanding this is exciting to me. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this, share it with a friend, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, like, comment, let me know what you think. I freaking love you. Train your perspective today.